What up?
What's happening?
What up? What up?
We are back.
Can y'all hear me?
I can't.
I can't hear you. Wait.
Okay, hold on. There we go.
Yeah.
Stereo, Jackie Chan.
Yes, sir. Back on deck, man. Ballers Eve, Nite Ryders Radio, XXL Dash.
We here. What's going on, man? It's your girl Gangsta Boo. Hopefully everyone is having a good, safe Friday night.
Hell yeah.
Yep,
Right now.
your boy Jackie Chan in the building with us as always. DJ Dirty on the ones and twos. We got Fasciolini back there.
Fasciolini.
Fasciolini on the camera scene. That's what it is, man. We got a good show lined up, man. A lot of people are at A3C, man. Shout out to Atlanta right now. It's going ham out there right now.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
So y'all heard Beanie Siegel snapping back, man, on the Meek Mill. Y'all been keeping up with that?
I haven't been keeping up with it, but I saw a little bit about it. So when he dissed me, he got a rap song?
No, yeah, he put out a couple diss records back to back on Meek now. So shit's getting real in Philly. Shit's getting real in Philly,
I'm
man.
kind of over the whole diss songs and like dudes arguing over Instagram. Honestly, if I see one more dude arguing over on Instagram, I don't know, man. I damn near might chime in and say something because that shit kind of corny. Man.
Yeah, it's corny, man.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Maybe once, like a video, yeah, fuck you, motherfucker, and delete it. I don't know. I just, me personally, my attitude ain't trained like that. My mind ain't trained like that. Like, I'm cussing you out on Instagram. I don't want to see you. Like, I don't have time to just be talking shit to my fucking phone and typing.
He killed it, but he still ain't. Game fucked him up, man.
Yeah.
Game fucked him up.
Game?
Game.
Oh, you talking about Game diss to me?
Yeah, Game's diss to Beanie Siegel.
Why the Game diss Beanie?
Oh, so you out the mix. Okay. Pretty much what happened.
Yeah, give her, because I don't really even know what's going on.
Quick rundown. Game and Meek Mill are beefing.
I know that, right?
Okay, so Meek Mill, some other dude from Philly, put out a diss record, O'Mealy, and then Beanie Siegel.
They said Beanie was supposed to have wrote it or something.
No, Beanie Siegel jumped on it too. Well, so the Game came out and dropped a diss record on Beanie Siegel and Meek, and like Game fucked them up. Like you're supposed to be throwing up the rock, not smoking them. Like just all kind of shit. Like fuck feed. So then Beanie Siegel hollered at Game and was like, "Hey man, pretty much I was in the studio. I was just repping for Philly. I never da." So it got back to Meek Mill that
his crew
that Beanie Siegel was kind of riding to both sides of the fence. So one of the Dreamcatchers dude knocked Beanie Siegel out.
I saw that Beanie got knocked out.
So he knocked Beanie Siegel out. So now Beanie Siegel's beefing with Meek Mill. So that's where it's at. So it's like a whole big.
Guys,
crazy.
Just let it go. It's not that. Well, I can't say it's not that serious, but it just seems like the holidays coming. I know all of you motherfuckers got kids.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like leave it alone.
Man, a lot of times, man, y'all be listening to the show. Y'all don't know Pat Low-Key in the background sipping a Coors Light with your boy.
Yeah, I've kicked it a few times. Just love that. Supporting, you know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So what's up, man? You moving back to New York for a little bit?
One thing for those that don't know who Pat Romney is,
Pat Romney, he's a skateboarder. Y'all might have seen him. He fucked with Supra, fucked with Death Wish, fucked with a lot of cats. Been doing his thing.
Like Young Ripper?
Yeah, made a little impact or whatever, but you were
Death Wish, right?
Death Wish, Shea John, Brooklyn Projects, Super Crew. I mad love for all them, but injuries happen and shit, so I kind of just been laying low.
No, he's been on a couple of my projects. He was on my last project, the Melrose Joint. So
the one that I saved from being called Melrose Boys.
Why? You was like,
and they were all psyched. They were probably like, you guys don't want to call it Melrose Boys.
Yeah.
You'll wake up tomorrow and be like, dude, we called it Melrose Boys.
And now one of y'all motherfuckers actually from Melrose.
There was a crew of skaters, they were like, you named it Melrose Boys? Like, that was us. Like, we used to fucking bar hop on Melrose. I'm not gonna say who it was. But
yeah.
They know if they're listening, they know.
It was already coming.
Yeah. Speaking of skaters, man, happy birthday to my boy Braden Safransky, man.
Yes.
He went out the other night, man, and had a fucking blast, man, as always.
Dirty business.
Yeah,
Vegas
dirty
boys.
Business, man. In the house, man. So you excited? What's the first thing you gonna do when you touch down in New York? Fucking get you a slice.
Yeah, get pizza. Fucking hit up some girls I haven't seen in a long time.
We, I know you cannot wait.
I can't.
Copy paste the text.
Yeah, like just change the name.
Just go through the phone book. Like copy paste,
Oh
copy
my
paste.
God.
Snapchat's gonna get interesting.
Oh, dude, he's gonna be killing that.
Turn it up.
You better send me a slice, dude. So yeah, Nite Ryders Radio at NITERYDERS Radio at before that, and follow us on all platforms. Here we go. Our first guest in the building, man. Good friend of mine, Fast Ronald, representing Texas, man. Tell him a little bit about yourself, brother.
Out here in LA now, rapper, comedian, owner the edible company, just out here living.
Yeah.
You own an edible company.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What's the name of it and where is it?
It's called Organic, and it's basically California's first take and bake edible company.
So it's like the Papa Murphy's of.
Exactly. So we provide frozen cookie dough, already pre-proportioned, with parchment paper at the bottom. All you gotta do is preheat the oven, take it out, pop it in. 11 to 15 minutes later, based on your preference of cookie, you have a fresh wheat cookie.
Nice.
We're the only company that offers fresh wheat cookie. Oh, we're basically gonna be in stores next week, so you can follow us on Instagram at Organic, ORCANNIC. We'll post what stores we'll be in. We'll be somewhere in Hollywood or North Hollywood.
Okay.
So is it gonna be an exclusive thing? Like you're only gonna be in a certain amount of shops, or is it wide open? Can distributors, vendors get at you?
Vendors can definitely get at us. We're gonna, our approach is a little bit different. We're kind of looking at more of the high-end clientele, not to exclude anyone, but we want to be in shops where people have the money to spend because
Yeah.
She must be high.
it is.
Like private reserve.
Yeah, our motto is the highest quality possible. We use all organic products, all fair trade, all certified humane. I mean, we do it right. I'm a certified pastry chef as well. So the difference between our company and others is that I'm a chef that likes to get high versus people that like to get high to cook.
Yeah.
So I mean, I have a whole different approach to things. We're the first gourmet company that offers gourmet edibles.
So what's how many milligrams per cookie?
It's 80 milligrams per cookie, 480 milligrams in the pint. We're offering half a dozen cookies, 6 cookies in a pint.
Awesome. That's sick, man.
Maybe
Because
CO2
I can't lie, I can't count how many times I bought a cookie or something. You know, let it sit around for 2 or 3 days, and then that bitch got hard.
I mean, I'm actually curious. Have you ever taken the dough and mixed it with ice cream?
Oh man, the FDA does not recommend that. So I do not recommend eating my cookie dough or any other cookie dough because the FDA does not recommend
Oh,
it.
because it's raw, because it got eggs in it.
Eggs, yeah, it can cause salmonella.
Yeah.
They just released that like within this
What
year.
is that?
It's like a disease
Foodborne
caused by like
illness.
eggs and I think turtles have
Chicken.
salmonella as well. Yeah.
Chicken.
Like eating raw stuff. Like, so what would that disease do to you?
It makes you,
Fucks you up.
yeah, vitamin.
Remember, there was a big salmonella outbreak from the chicken or something not that long ago, man.
Yeah.
Big ass salmonella outbreak, man.
I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
But there's gonna be plenty of motherfuckers that are high and eat that shit raw. So
Oh, that's yeah.
anybody that does that, let us
Oh yeah,
know.
niggas fucking hoes with eggs. They don't give a fuck. That cookie with some raw eggs in there. Shit.
Alright, so tell us.
Niggas taking chances.
Wow.
Risk takers. Fuck
But,
risk.
so tell us a little bit about the music, man. That edible, that's awesome. That's
You
a
didn't
fun-
try it though with the cookie dough with the ice cream?
Nah, I haven't.
Really? Just because you really fuck with the FDA
No.
that hard?
No, I mean,
You really follow it?
I've eaten my own cookie dough raw. I don't recommend it, but I haven't tried it with ice cream.
Okay.
Just raw. I like
Cool. Sorry, I just
you really want this cookie dough with ice cream, don't you?
I fuck with cookies.
Yeah.
So what's up with the music right now? What's going on?
it. Right now, I got a project out called A Little Mishap. It's produced by Sapphire from Houston.
Yeah,
He's in
dope-
LA now.
dope producer.
And right now I'm working on a project called Staring in the Mirror. It's produced by a local DJ named DJ Two Stats. That's about it, man. Just recording, trying to stay focused on. I like to work on whole EPs with producers, man. I believe in like quality versus quantity. You know what I mean? I try to make music that I like versus just a bunch of different music. So I try to really just focus, man, on one EP at a time.
You did a project like that with some of the ballers he found, didn't you? Bird one of them?
Yeah, I did my first project since Knee High with Burn One a couple of years ago, and that's how I met Jackie actually and everybody, and just from there started meeting people and building relationships. Shout out to Burn One, definitely.
Cause I'm not familiar with your music. So like, what kind of like what genre would you place yourself in? Like, what type of music do you have?
I mean, it's definitely Southern music. I don't know how to classify it, really.
Rap, rock, singing,
It's
R&B,
rap.
R&B, and too.
Yes, man. I do stand up. I like to entertain. That's the best way I could put it. I like words and I like to entertain. I like the English and the human language. I
What
just like
kind
communicating.
of comedy do you do?
I do a lot of observational humor, just about everyday life. I think, especially in the LA scene, what I've noticed, what I bring a lot differently to other people is a lot of comedians, especially now, are like really they have this whole act of depression and like being, you know, awkward and socially and not good with women and not good with friends. This whole weird approach to comedy, and my whole thing is different. I'm talking about the funny aspects of drug encounters, the funny aspects of being on drugs, like just real life. Like I think that the best comedy comes from real life.
Have you performed in any venues out here, like the Laugh Factory and just other comedy venues out here?
I've done open mic nights there. I haven't been booked there yet.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
But I'm in the scene running. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, open mic, booked, same thing. Well, when you book, you get paid, but at least you're still like in the mix.
Oh yeah,
Trying to get out there.
I try to hit the scene like 5 nights a week, 6 nights if
Oh,
I can. But
shit.
yeah, I'm out there, man. I mean, I love comedy. To me, it's like I just want to give like my perspective of the world. You know what I mean? Whether it's music or it's comedy, I just like communicating.
I always wonder, man, because you know, like in the music business, like this sort of like how I got on was going to the open mics, the music conferences. Is this sort of the same way with comedy? Like you kind of got to do the free shit and do all the open mics and build up a following and
Yeah,
or is it more like booking agents and you get a good agent and I mean like. Because there's plenty of opportunities I know out here to where like you said, open mics and shit like that. And
Yeah, well, classically it was definitely like, you know, you grind and there was very few comedy clubs. So you grind, you get a little buzz, you get a manager, maybe do some TV, maybe do some writing. That was like a classic comedian. It was, you know, but now it's like with social media, you can almost create your own buzz without ever having, I don't want to say having to put in the work. But there's like social media almost created a different kind of comedian. You know what I mean? Like it created
100%.
a social media comedian, which I don't want to be an Instagram comedian.
So are you like straddling the fence? If I rap, if I take out rapping, cool. If I take out comedy, cool. Like which one do you want to take off in the most, or is like you riding both of the waves the exact same?
Naturally, hip hop was my first love. Just was the first music that I fell in love with. But like I said, also comedy's helped me so much understanding life that I think. I don't know, it's a good question.
I mean, like, how you a comedian? Did someone tell you you're funny? Like, nigga, you funny as fuck. You need to fucking tell jokes and shit.
I think I had a few friends that were comedians that told me that exact same thing. They're like, you're one of the funniest people I know. I don't know why you don't do comedy. And I've never had thought about doing stand-up. And then when I really realized, like, studied it, and I was like, damn, there's a formula to it. It's kind of, it's not easy, but there's definitely, you can study and learn just like you can with hip-hop. You know what I mean? Learn how to like, learn delivery and learn like a setup or like a punchline. It's the same thing with hip hop. It's like comedy is almost the same thing. You know what I mean? So I definitely like.
I want to hear your best bit you got right now.
My best bit right now. That's one of the worst. It's hard to do that as a comedian.
I know.
You're like,
but I mean, it's kind of like if you're going out 5-6 nights a week, hitting the stage, and you know, I mean, in this setting, what would make sense? I mean, not in the like you're up in front of, you know, I'm not trying to pretend like you're in front of an audience or nothing like that. You know?
Man, I couldn't even.
Like you're with us.
Tell us about your character.
Yeah, what's your
my character?
The one that challenged all these people to do a certain something.
All right. So I also created. So I guess for Instagram a little bit, I did create this character.
I remember this.
Once I realized and noticed that, people from Instagram are getting paid to go to clubs, getting paid to go to bars for a lot of things that aren't original and aren't funny. I was like, well, I'm gonna give this a try too. So I created this character called the Kush God because I've been, involved in the marijuana community for a long time, and a lot of people know me in the community. So I decided to create this character called the Kush God, basically just challenge a lot of people that claim to smoke big, that want to say that they're in the community. I'll smoke more weed than them, which seems like an immature challenge, but at the same time, it's fun. The worst that's gonna happen is we're both gonna get high. So I'll challenge literally anyone that claims they can smoke more weed than me to an open challenge in LA anytime. That's basically my whole character.
How's that been going?
It's been going, I should have been to parties in Long Beach and people walked up to me and been like, let's smoke right now. And we just, people roll up blunts. And it's really crazy. People come up to me. I've gotten, people come up to me like, are you the Kush God? And it's hilarious to me because when I first did it, obviously that's the response I wanted. But when it actually, people call you that or people react to your video, it's funny to me, man, because it's like, I'll smoke anywhere. So of course I'm going to smoke weed with you. But I haven't really had a challenge as much as people just wanting to smoke with me. So I've yet to be challenged, but people just definitely come up and will smoke blunts with me a lot.
What are all your AKAs? Because I'm like
Just Fast Ronald, the Kush God. That's it.
Okay.
No, there's no AKAs, nothing
You
else.
got some music?
Yes, man.
We would love to hear it.
And we got the little plug.
Let's see
Give us all your social media.
All my social media is the same. It's at Fast Ronald TX, like Texas and Remix.
I knew that, but yeah, Fast Ronald TX, man. If you want to catch him live, if you want to check out where his new project is going to be dropped at, if you just want to motherfucking chat with him, hit him up. It's always a pleasure, man. This isn't your first time on the show, and I'm sure it won't be your last. I appreciate you coming out, brother.
Appreciate you.
Cool 100, man. That was me and the Pleasure House Fair, Pat Rumney, Sam Mack, produced by the homie Getter, who's really blowing up right now, man, doing big things, man, out there, fucking doing festivals and shit, man. That's what it is, man. Nite Ryders Radio, NITERYDERS Radio. Follow us, man. Instagram, Twitter. We got the YouTube channel popping now. You can tune in and actually watch us, man. Shout out to Fast Ronald stopping by always, man.